Hey guys, it's me, your host Super Sorrel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! I got the new Mangle and Bonnie from the new Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pop line. Let's dive in and take a closer look at these awesome new Funkos. I love a good Funko, and these are awesome. I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting the Chica, Foxy and Freddy from this line, but if you'd like to see me review them, please do comment. At the moment, Funko Europe's having a massive sale on their website, and this isn't sponsored, I just found out last night, which makes these figures like less than, I think they're about £10, £11 each now. I paid full price for this bugger, so I mean, I'm a bit cheesed off, but I'm tempted to get the others while they're on this offer. Also, we got Mangle as well, which I did say I'm probably never going to get because of the price of this bad boy. But I ended up getting him anyway because he's just too awesome not to have in the collection. It's a pop I think we've waited for a very long time. Mangle's a hard character to put into like figures and stuff, but Funko Pops have done it so well. So I think we need to break both of these open and share my views and opinions and take a closer look at both of these pops. What do you think? Let's crack them open. Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to bring you guys down to the desk to take a closer look at these awesome figures. Okay, so let's start with Withered Bonnie. Again, this is a figure I think a lot of people have waited a very long time for. This is number 1083 in the Pop Games collection. Probably most of those are made up with Five Nights at this point from Funko. Funko did do really well with the Ruin stuff. Now, will this hold up by comparison? I don't know, but we'll see. Like I said, there's a few more other figures in this line. Withered Chica, Withered Foxy, and Withered Freddy. Withered Freddy doesn't look very withered to me, but it looks like the same head we had from the 10th anniversary one. Meh. That's why I was a bit meh with this line. So, like, Bonnie looks cool and different. Mangle is awesome. But the rest of them just look a bit too... I don't know. They're just not... They're not mangled enough. They do represent the video game, but I don't know. Let's have a look. Alright, Bonnie, as I said, we waited a long time for this part with the face missing as well. Very cool. And hopefully the arm's missing as well. Let's hope Funko have remembered that little detail. Okay, so there's no base with this one. It's just the figure inside this box. There's no writing on the lip of the box either. It's just a standard Funko Pop in that respect. Sometimes they do put a little bit of writing here on the box. Nothing on this one. It's a 2025 release. There's not a lot of other information here. Yeah, we're starting to put a little holographic things on the boxes and that as well, which is very cool. I've seen some of those pops recently. Right, here we have Bonnie, guys, out of the packaging. Yes, she is missing the arm, and the face is missing as well, just like in the game. The arm as well, very cool. Love the robotic hand showing through, and their foot and stuff. That's very cool. Very nicely detailed overall, to be honest. I like the silver paint as well. That's nice. Shame they couldn't have made these wires look a bit more broken, but it does where it needs to do. It does what it says on the tin. Now my camera's going to struggle to pick this up properly because of all the blue in the background as well. As soon as I put my hands in there, it focuses a bit weird and it goes the colours go a bit funny, but it's fine. It's showing you what it needs to show, really. Does the head move? Yeah, it does. So you can rotate that head around a little bit as well to get some cool posing. I like that side better, with the hand up at that side. Sort of get the angle just right. There you go. I like that. That's a cool pop, and I think Bonnie's definitely staying in the collection, so we're no longer going to need this box. So you know what that means. Remember, guys, I unbox things on this channel so you don't have to. I don't keep boxes. I'm an out-of-box collector, so what do? We give these boxes a good old yeet! 1001 Funko fans just cried out in horror. But we've still got... yeah, Mangle to open, so let's jump in and open Mangle now. Just going to move Bonnie to the other side, out the camera angle. Oh yeah, here's Mangle. So number 1087 in this collection for Pop Games, very cool. And yeah, like I say, it's Mangle. Turning it to the artwork on the side there, that's nice. And again, the same figures on the back. Not a lot else elsewhere, so let's crack it open. Now this is a deluxe figure, I believe. Do they call it deluxe? I think so. It's a larger pop anyway, super-sized pop, I think is the official word on these. See, I never know whether they mean supersized for this pop or supersized for like the ones that are like ridiculously big, like the big skibbity head. Because like I got the How to Train Your Dragon pop the other day, which review's on the channel now, guys, go check it out. I got that the other day, and I'm sure that said it was a supersized one, but I don't know. Or it maybe ever been a deluxe. There's so many different labels for Funkos nowadays. So there's Mangle as well. Just move that box out of the sunlight there. So there's the other little head on the hand. That hand is static though. I was hoping because this is like a bit of a head puppet piece that you might be able to move that and have some articulation there, but it doesn't. Same with this hand here. I would have hoped for articulation in it or something to move it, but it's just static. It's a real shame. I think it's a missed opportunity big time, especially for the price you pay as well for this one. Although I do think if they'd have charged more for this, people would have paid for it just because of what it is. Luckily, the head does move on this side, so you can kind of pose it up a little bit. I like the fact that we can turn the head like really weird angles as well, just to make it extra creepy. So that's very cool as well. Look at that, look. It is a very cool pop. I think this is great for Mangle, and I'm definitely glad that they made this one and put it in the collection, because like I say, it is a stunning figure. And Funko, I think, are the first ones to tackle this in like toy form. I think there may have been a, what are those, U2s or something like that. But as far as I'm aware, I think this is like the first figure, if you will, not a statue in this, with this version of the character. So very cool. Side by side again, they look awesome. And I'm just super glad to have both of these in the collection, guys. I think they are stunning. But do I need the rest of the series? I'm not sure. I'm going to need your guys' guidance and support on that. Should I get the rest of the line while they're on sale? Would you like to see the reviews? Do you know what, guys? I might actually display Golden Freddy's pop here with the Withered Bonnie pop. I think that'd look really cool on the shelf together. Kind of make it look like Bonnie's trying to interfere with the Golden Fred pop. That would be really cool, because they're both kind of broken, withered pops, so love that a lot. Definitely tempted to have those on the shelf together. What do you think? So all that's left to ask, guys, is which is your favourite figure that I've unboxed today? Is it Mangle? Is it Withered Bonnie? Let me know in the comments. And just, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Five Nights at Freddy's reviews, let us know in the comments. Hopefully, with the new Jazzwares stuff coming out, we'll have all that very soon. I know they're making Squishmallows and all sorts of cool stuff, so I'm really excited to see what the future holds for the Five Nights franchise in Jazzwares hands, as well as some new Funko Pops. And what series do you think Funko should tackle next with the Pops? Let me know in the comments. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I am your host, Superstar. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the toys be with you.